And well, this shit is long overdue. But Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. And let's hope my thing doesn't bugger off again. Here we go. Do we need to change anything?
No idea.
Maybe. Can you even hear the game?
Nope.
I can hear it on my end, so... The question is... Let's hope you can. Memory card, shot one. It just... There was no sound of the intro screen there. That's right.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy.
Loading screen, woo! Oh wait, this game doesn't have subtitles, does it?
I don't think so.
You are
Nope.
worthy.
It does not.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver. My angel of death.
Oh, yep. Well done. Okay, D-pad controls. Let's see if we can fix that. Possibly not. Possibly, maybe. Yeah, we can do it on with D-pad. Still have to rely on the R2 and L2 for camera control, though.
Yeah.
I can live with that, though. Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be a hell lot of worse. But yeah. So, for those of you that were here during, well, Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 1. Blood Omen, rather. You know how long ago that was.
Yeah.
That shit has been long overdue. But that was because the original plan was to have Jonathan to record it, and then I should do all the Blood Omen games, and he should do all the Soul Reavers. The issue is, or rather was, his only ways of recording them nowadays are non-existent. So,
I mean, it's just if we could be more, I'd probably have to fiddle with my old desktop to get it to actually want to record it.
true. So it's easier for me to just record it in the end. But, so enough with the back shit. Let's get going. I mean, for the time being, I think this game actually looks quite good.
Yep.
The Inter FMV could certainly use some polishing, but that's what time does to you. It was also never meant to be able to be played on this big of a TV.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans.
And here, in comparison to the first one, we also have teleportations. Considering this game is... Would you call this a Zelda-esque clone or straight out of world?
It's essentially just a Tomb Raider.
True. Oh, that thing actually never upside. What did... Oh. Oh well. Yeah. And I mean, wait, which Tomb Raider are we talking?
The same ones that came out at the same time as it.
Never played those, and you know it.
I mean, it's the same developer, so it makes sense.
True. True.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
So, while Kain was a vampire, we are essentially a soul vampire.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell to call him. Wait, can I do that? Yes, I can make him go into his butt. I love this. So, how shall we do it? Shall we try and go for everything or not?
Don't even remember what going for everything means, so you do what you feel like.
That requires me remembering where the hell I think the only surviving Reaver upgrade is in the
Your
game.
wings, though ruined, are not without purpose.
And all
Take
the
hold of
spells.
them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
But considering I don't remember more than essentially this part right here. After this, nope, don't remember shit. This could just be essentially be blind at this point.
What scabrous wretches are these?
How long has it been since you played the game?
Scavengers of the underworld.
16, 17 maybe.
Yeah, so it's more or less the same for me then. I haven't played the game since back then.
Yeah,
I think I beat the entire rest of the series since then, but
I mean, the last time I did the playthrough was when I built my PC.
true. Oh, get in me belly! Where did he go? Hello. There you are. Come back here and so I can smack you. There we go. But you have beaten the rest of the series since then as well.
Nope, only Soul Reaver 2 as well.
So, Oh yeah, and you never played Blood Omen 2, have you?
Played I have, yeah.
Never beaten it.
Remember the boss?
Portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms.
Yes, I do remember the boss.
With their
Yeah.
What about her?
You may gather
You know how, you know the thing I found out during the fight. So obviously I've played it.
This is taxing,
Yeah.
however. Your strength must first
No,
be fully
the
restored.
fun thing is a boss in Metal Gear Solid 3 called the boss.
Conduit to return to this place.
I was like, yes, I remember her. What about her?
Your physical
You didn't
body
pick up on it.
at any time.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see here, we have more than, well, one spell. And I don't think I've ever actually found all of them.
Sustain your strength to prolong
Yeah.
your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed
Wait, here it is.
or absorb too many wounds,
Can you make a
this
noise?
fragile
Yeah, sure.
matter will dissolve.
Thank you. For some reason, OBS just told me, oh, the lowest you go is like this, and that's more or less to the same amount as the what's it called?
You are
The
young,
thing.
Raziel.
The game.
You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
What the heck does heft mean? Do you know what heft means?
In a sense, I'll look up how to best explain it.
Ah, these creatures.
You do that when we get cutscene.
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible.
Yeah, it's essentially like the weight.
Beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
The two things for dictionary here: lift or carry something heavy, or the weight of someone or something.
Much has changed since you
Back.
passed from the world of men.
Yeah, because in my head I was just thinking, well, yeah, so if someone's heavy, they are a hefty person. They could say they're a hefty person. I was just like, well, how do I best, explain? to it the best?
Yeah.
To close as soon
Fair
as
enough.
it is cleaved. Vampires need only
I wish
fill
this game had
wounds that are
subtitles.
pale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
But this game is actually interesting in terms of combat, considering you technically can never kill your enemy unless you use what's it called?
An external source.
Thank you. Like water here, for example.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm.
Oh wait, there's a what's it called?
Or you will be compelled to follow.
Power up down there.
Yep.
Which we cannot get currently.
No.
I may not remember a lot, but I do remember bits and pieces. So how shall we dispose of this guy? Sunlight or wall spike?
Whichever.
Yeah, it gives us the same result.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you aren't quick enough as well, they will regenerate.
Yep.
Okay, apparently I know this. There you go. Burn, you son of a bitch, burn. But I would call this game maybe a bit more Zelda-esque than the first one. Or at least 3D Zelda.
Yep.
Okay.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
So, what do you remember of the first game?
Like general stuff.
Yeah, I remember we played as... What's his name? Kain. And we, in the end, killed the... What's his face? The Necromancer. That's about it. And then we went on a random ass scavenger hunt for other people to murder. That's about where my remembrance end of that game. Should probably rewatch that playthrough to just remember.
My God! The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Kain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
So do you remember who voice acted Razio?
No.
Here do I. Wait, we have a weapon. There are... It's called...
There's temporary weapons like these.
Yep. Environmental weapons, that's what. Like we have spikes. I think we get a sword at some point. What more do we get?
It's random stuff.
Torches. Yeah. What's this? Can we go in? And they will actually stick onto things.
Yep.
The doors of the sanctuary were immovable.
So if you need to get them across the cap, what one? But you can't hit.
I
Bro.
would need to find another means of entry.
Because this, do we need to get in there beforehand or no? I don't know. But with weapons, we can kill these guys.
Yep.
Without having an environmental spike. Case in point right here. I wish there was a way for me easier for me to just... Never mind! I forgot that if...
Yeah, you need to eat the soul first.
Yeah, they are vampires in the end, so it makes sense. It makes sense then.
And if you do sneak up on them, you can just instantly kill them with it.
Hey, that's a good remember that you remember that.
Yeah, I mean, the game told you to sneak.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it was trying to give you a tutorial on how to do it.
Ah. A saddle tutorial.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd rather take a saddle tutorial that quote-unquote lets you fail than a tutorial that just shoves it down your throat. Also, with these doors, we have found our first adaptation. Oh, maybe I should write this down where the heck we are, right?
Good reading.
No, I mean, do you remember what symbol goes where?
No.
That's what I mean. And it's kind of funny that we can't technically see all of them until we get there. Before we get there.
Gates before this portal will be open to you.
It's actually kind of interesting that we can see them, but not see them.
No problems installing yet.
Woo!
I guess that's something I need to keep an eye on as well. If the disk installation stops for me here.
Fair enough.
And I'll also get back here for 41 gigabytes of storage because it will just be the patch then.
Nice. There. So would you like to have a, well, either remakes, Fallout, like remakes of them, or just a reboot of the entire series at this point?
Either would work for me.
Yeah, same here. It would be fun to see these holocaust in a new light.
Constant, the endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
And he just picks up the spear from inside his pocket.
Or that clip. I should have done that.
What? Cliff? What?
I just can't think of something when I was testing one of the other games on the Castlevania Advanced Collection.
Ow. I thought you were talking about these cliffs. I was like, what?
No, CLIPS.
CLIP.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, cliffs.
Yeah.
I heard cliffs.
Yeah, because when I started up the game, it's the middle GBA game. I can't remember its name.
Harmon of Despair? Oh wait, Harmon of Dissonance.
Yeah, that one. Because that started out where you're being chased by a big enemy into the castle.
Mm-hmm.
The enemy stepped on me and launched me through the floor.
Sounds about right.
Yes, I was stuck in a unintended part of the castle, and when I couldn't move off the screen. If I tried to move through the transitions, my character moved off the screen, but the camera stayed on the screen I was thrown into.
Fun.
Yeah, so that was an interesting thing that happened that I forgot to take a clip of.
Yeah. I bet that.
Yeah, because as soon as I saw the enemy standing up, I was just my instinct was just like, okay, try and fight it, and it just stepped on me and threw me through the floor.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So part of me thought that was supposed to happen until I realized the screen wasn't moving.
Nope, it is not supposed to happen.
Nope. Yeah, so it was technically a sequence break, though a somewhat pointless one, since it bugged the game out and stopped locked.
Yeah, it's not even a sequence break at that point, it's a break the game point. I'm gonna try and explore as much as possible, but there's no reason not. Oh! What is this we have discovered?
Yeah, you can move those.
Ah! I can move them, and I see where we need to move them. Now if I can remember it until we get back here.
Utter desolation, once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Kain! You have to admit though, for 1999, a game like this coming out, it's kind of, I shouldn't say I haven't heard of, but good for the PS1. I mean, it may have aged like wine, but or not wine, like butter, but still not a terrible game. Nor terrible looking for the time. What is the most terrible looking game you can think of from PS1 era?
No idea.
Neither. I want it. Yeah, that's where we're supposed to go, I believe. Teleportation. Because a lot of games from this era still looks good to this day. Sure, dated, but not terrible. And then we have games on the, I remember, PS2 that just looks like they came from the PS1. And those age like sour milk.
Yeah, like PS2 is a lot easier finding the worth-looking games like Enter the Dragonfly.
Yeah, that game looks great. It looks like a PS1 combined with a PS2.
Yeah, and Wrath of Cortex, because well, it's a fun, good game. Or well, depending on the person, it doesn't look good, unfortunately.
Nope. It's also one of them games that they threw everything at the wall to see what stuck.
Yeah, it has a weird, like for both it and Enter the Dragonfly have the weird thing where they look worse than the final games the series had on the PS1.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
And I mean, the second games on the PS1, PS2.
Yeah.
It looks decent from time being, like Hero's Tale. Maybe not the best looking thing that exists on the damn thing, but also not the worst.
It looks fine. Twin Sanity looks fine. It was just those first two.
Wait, is Twin Sanity the one where we play as both Raph, Sly, no,
Crash and Cortex.
Crap. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm confused with the game. I thought it was the other one.
No, it's Twin Sanity. Twin Sanity is also the game that's had like a good big part of it cut for time.
Ah. Like this game, kind of.
Yeah, I like this and that other PS3 game.
House Defiance.
No, that's the PS3.
Isn't the Defiance PS3?
You mean like it's the Kain Defiance, right?
Yes.
That's PS2.
Oh, I thought it was PS3 actually.
Nope.
It kind of looks like a PS3 game, from what I remember.
You know, I'm talking about the game, your first PS3 game.
Dragus. Oh, Dragus. Yeah, that thing has like 80% of the game cut.
Yeah, Twin Sanity is basically like that as well.
Question is it like Dragon's Dogma and being a rough gem, or is it like a...
Yeah, Twin Sanity, for how unfinished it is still really good.
That's good. So it is like Dragon's Dogma then. Are you sad that half of that game got cut? Or fucking half. More than half. Oh, hello there. You're trying to murder me, boy? Trying to murder me, I murder you back. Yeah, I don't... At this point, this game might as well be blind because I don't remember yak shit. And I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say you don't either.
Nope.
Nope. So this might as well be a blind playthrough. We remember bits and pieces of it, but that's about it.
Oh hey, Halo 5 actually installed fully on the disc.
By the gods! By the gods.
Yeah. Because the last time I tried to install it, which was when I just bought my Xbox One, it took like 10 tries to get the disc to install.
Fun. Oh, thank God! I found the snapping behind the ass button. Tap the camera triggers.
No! Please!
Oh God, that model. But then again, oh, I've actually learned something about this game in general. If you save humans and don't actually kill them, later on in the game you will reach a human settlement. And if you haven't killed anyone by that point, like avoided all human encounters, they will not murder you. That's an interesting tidbit. I recently did watch a retrospective on the Legacy of Kain series. I was bored, okay? That's why I remember the series existed. So I learned a little bit of nitpicks of the game. Not that I remember half of them, but I learned of them. But yeah. I will try and find all the Galvan spells, and I won't use a guide because that removes half the fun. Unless it takes like 40 episodes, and at that point, yes, I will use a guide.
Yeah, essentially, if we get to the point where we're about to finish, we're basically just in the final stretch, and you don't have the ones you don't have, we'll just look up how to get them.
Ah. Well, I just fucked up.
Yeah.
What's he doing? There we go. So, I can actually show this off while we're at it. So, if you die, you don't actually die. You go back into the, what to call it, the spectral realm. Which just gives us essentially another life. But if we die in here, if I remember correctly, we will actually end up back at the beginning of the game.
House bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan.
Oh well.
To what
I hope
depths
that
had our
will
dynasty
not...
plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants
Hold
of
on.
my high-born brother. Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Well then, we're gonna have to fight it through an entire new area too. Unless this resets him. Because you technically didn't kill him. What do we have? Okay, square. Let's see. Is it still a hostage? In that case, I might just kill it. He is hostile! What if... Shall we kill him or no?
I mean, you can.
Ow.
That's an enemy here, right?
Yes, there's an enemy there.
I was gonna say you can have the enemy kill him.
True. But if the issue is he kills me faster than the enemy could kill him. There we go. If I had saved up to this point, then I would have done that, but guess you forgot it. Well, we're fucked, so guess it's going to have... Wait, there we go. I just remembered something as well. I think one of the spells is locked behind that human cathedral. And I don't know if we can get it without, well, not having killed a single human. I kind of want to see how far we can bring this spear. I'm gonna have to look that up. Otherwise, we would have locked ourselves out of a spell. I mean, I can just replay it on my own time and not kill him, but...
My brother
What's the
Micaiah
point
was
at this
made
point?
last, and therefore received the poorest
It's rather
portion
just
of
fun
Cain's
to, well,
gift.
play the game
Although
and
immortal,
fuck up.
his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Or do you want me to restart and everything?
Up to you. Don't really have any preference.
I mean, if he's much more genuine than essentially save scumming. Oh, we're back in the spectral room again. Always fun, always fun. Did you see what he just ate?
No.
Neither did I. This is where the heck do we have a transportation circle? I think one of the spells you find in the game are actually something that just lets you traverse the realms no matter what. Oh yeah, you can't open door while in the spectral realm, so unless they are in a spectral area, then I think you can, but other than that. There we go, here's one. But I think a remake of this game would actually be quite good. Considering nowadays a lot of PS1 games are getting remakes. Spyro, Crash. So essentially, what's stopping this game? There we go. He's gone. What else PS1 games would be fun to have a remake on? Oh, teleportation.
It's good.
Yeah, it's always good to have teleportation. Okay, they are essentially just throwing teleportation pads at us right now. But I think it's one for each area, and well. So tomorrow, well, we are starting the other one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Not Siphon Filter, Perfect Dark. That's
Yep.
oh, dear God. Hup! Well, we lost our spear.
Okay.
We lost a spear to my terrible jumping. Raziel, you... Any souls about? No? Well, damn. Where the hell do we find a soul?
Mm.
Maybe down in the water. Oh, there's one.
Couple here.
Yeah, and a couple of enemies too. Get in me belly! I kind of love the detail they went into with those floating orbs though. They can come from anywhere as long as they hit you, they go in you.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Focus. Hup! I'm terrible at platforming, especially when I don't have right analog control.
Yeah.
Well, he decided he wanted to become Jesus. And failed. You know, something that would have been kind of fun if they did is if they named Raziel Abel instead of Raziel. You know where I'm going with that story?
Yeah.
Because it is... Or is it Kain that kills Abel?
It's Kain that kills Abel.
It is Kain. It would make it would kind of make it interesting. And we don't have it on the stick, so... Well, fudge. We can't kill those. We can't kill them. And we apparently can't turn the camera down either. Oh? I think he's alive.
It's gonna be interesting to see how far we'll get tomorrow.
In this game or in your game?
In Perfect Dark sense. I know for a fact, if we reach Mission 3, that's where we're going to be stonewalled.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, if we had... You know, yeah, words. If it was on PS4, I could probably have tried and take my hand on it.
Yeah.
What the hell do they want us to do in here?
But yeah, but I do think that the other things we'll do before Mission 3 will definitely give us like an hour or an hour and a half of content at least.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, because I checked out how long my times were for beating the missions. Then taking into account having to retry the missions if I fail something. Yeah, it probably gives at least an hour.
Yeah, fair enough. Where the heck? Oh. There we go, and let's see if we can... How far? No, we do not get enough reach. Oh, wait. Thank you. Let's see if that works.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
The signs actually kind of nice. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there he is. Found him. And he's kind of glitching through a wall. Unlock him good or unlock him what? Okay, what the heck do you want me to do now, game? Oh. Progress, damn it! Progress! Like, I don't even remember this area, to be honest with you.
Me neither. At least not yet.
Okay, so need... Oh, question is, can we do that now or do we need to return later? Flip boxes. Yep, we can flip them.
Good.
And let's try and not lock on side hole.
Don't say no.
There we go. That's something with these gold games I do like. They don't over-friendly everything. Use your head and you will see the damn it! Oh, well, down we go. You will see the solution. That's the word. Well, if you look at most like puzzle games nowadays, if you get stuck, well, there was always a help button. Sure, these games needed on occasion, but nowadays games use them like they're going out of style. No? Okay, so we can't... No. Oh, I see what we need to do. They fought it. Now, soul, please. I mean, Razia's fists are as equally as strong as spear, I like to say.
I think so.
Yeah. The only difference between the spear and, well, his fists are that he can't impale somebody with them.
Yep.
Which I find rather interesting, considering they are technically claws. So if he just shoved that his hand hard through somebody's chest, well... Oh, enemy. But I think once we get to the next open area, we should stop there. Considering I kind of need to go to bed. Oh, I hope we don't need to redo this puzzle if we do it tomorrow. You be quiet. I know what you're thinking. How long did it take us to actually finish the first game?
No idea.
Yeah. It take us a while. And then it took even longer for me to just upload the damn thing.
Yep.
That was because I was lazy. Nowadays I just upload them straight once we're done recording them.
Yep.
Because at that point I can't say I forgot to. I hate this the camera controls on occasion. Oh. Wait. Did we do all the... We only did that puzzle to open the door. Same for so we could retry this. No, no soul for me. That's usually an issue with the game if I remember correctly. You need souls to go back into human realm or material realm. And then, well, you lose them. Oh dear God, I hate this! Oh, fudge. So the question is, how the heck do we get through here? I get the feeling. Oh wait. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be. This is so mean. So mean. No wait, never mind this. I was lying. Consider I have 2 dimensions to work with. Kind of forget. Oh yeah, I have the second one. I think this is one of the few games that actually use 2 dimensions or 2, well, what do you call it? Dimension?
Realities.
Yeah, realities. No, I would like to say the link between worlds is another one that uses them, but that's an entirely different fucking mode of transportation right there.
Yeah, give me a second. Oh god, I know one more game. Yeah, stop trying to press everything. Xbox controller.
How the hell do you manage to stop, get it to press everything?
It fell from my bed and landed on a button.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. But that's not everything, that's a singular button.
Yeah, but I was clicking into the store.
It wanted you to buy something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look what the game is called. It's a because it's a platform I know I have on the Switch. Jonas Sisters Twisted Dreams.
No idea what that is.
Nope, but it's a 2.5D platformer. The
Platformer.
gimmick is shifting between 2 different worlds.
Interesting. Okay, game. I think I remember what to... Okay, I remember being stuck on this puzzle for a while, if I remember correctly. And that's because you have 2 blocks. 2 of them have like icons on them. How the heck do I get you in there? Oh wait, no. Solar remembers. Solar remembers. There we go. This might take a while. Now, we just need to do this. Flip the box until the symbol is in the right corresponding direction. Again. Oh. Kain, Raziel, whatever the fuck your name is. There we go. So how was it me who told you about Legacy of Kain or no?
Yeah.
Ah fuck. The thing broke again. Give me a moment. And I love it when it does it. It was because I touched the goddamn cable. This thing is very sensitive for some bloody reason.
Yeah, I can notice.
Sometimes I can touch it without issue, and then on occasion it just says, "Fuck you, I'm going to stop working now." And then I discovered it, I don't even know how. I just remember having this old ROM file on my laptop I got from school. Okay, we're back somewhere. Shortcut, I suppose. Oh, I know where we are. Okay, I think this might be a good stopping point. Considering the control wants to charge.
Yep, and we just got to a teleporter.
It's back to a teleporter rather, but yes. Yep. It's the one we've already activated.
Exactly. So it means we can just come back here immediately.
Yep, we just need to remember what symbol it is.
Yep.
So yep. We shall see you all next episode. Ciao.